in keeping yourselves active while you are at home, me and Tom, that is we, are coming at you today with another session, okay? This time we're going to be looking at some tennis skills. Now, hopefully, if you're lucky enough, you've got a tennis racket at home, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we have been practicing in the office and found that using a book is also possible. Now, of course, the grip is different, but as for practicing your hand-eye coordination, it still works. Let me just do a quick demo. Throw the ball on there. So if we were just doing this today, this is how we'd be looking at it. Or if you don't have a racket and you want to use the book, this is how we'd be doing it today. Bang. So straight back on with our book there. Okay, so it is possible. Hard back if you've got it, but again, it'll work. Anything that's got some strength to it that you can hit the ball up with, we're going to do it with our racket today. I will keep trying to switch and show you how to do it with a book if you're using that, just so you guys know it's possible and not just lying to you, which we would never do. Don't worry. Right. So, tennis, okay? Great sport. Wimbledon, Andy Murray, Roger Federer, all those guys. So, with our tennis skills, okay? Obviously, we're holding the racket at the bottom on the handle there. Again, typically with the hand that you write with. The first thing we're going to look at is just balancing the ball on this racket. So if you've got a tennis ball, great. If you don't, scrunch up some paper, or you could use a teddy, something to sit on there to balance, and we're just going to just work on that skill to start off with, okay guys? So go and grab yourself tennis racket if you have one, a book if not, a tennis ball if you have one, a teddy, toilet roll, anything like that that we can practice to balance, okay guys? Go and grab that, press pause, and join us when you get back. Okay guys, so hopefully you've got all the equipment together that you need. Tom is going to be doing it with a tennis racket and the ball, okay? And I'm going to be doing it with a book and a toilet roll to show you guys that it is possible to keep practicing all these different skills, even just using everyday things around the house, okay? So what you do, get yourselves up, go find a space like Tom, get your tennis racket out, nice strong wrists, okay? We don't want to have our wrists nice and relaxed in this movement, we want it nice and strong, okay? I've just had a thought, you know, frying pan. You could use a frying pan. If your parents are happy for you to do so, that would be ideal to use in this situation. It's an option. If the parents are happy for you to use them, off you go and get one. If not, carry on with your books, your toilet rolls, and your tennis rackets, okay? So, get yourself up in the space. Pop your object on there. Now, if you're using toilet roll like I am, you can start with it that way, but that's really easy. So I would probably try and say, put it on the side so that the tunnel is not downwards, okay? And then we're going to keep at still. We're going to use one hand, because that's the same as in tennis. And we're just going to start moving around, guys, trying to keep the object balanced on top of the racket, the book, the frying pan, whatever it is that you're using, okay? So I'm keeping my elbow tucked in. I've got my wrist nice and strong, okay? I'm looking at the object so I can see if it's about to start rolling, I've got to try and correct myself and keep it there. So you guys just walking around your little space, the area that you are in, and keep that moving there, okay? And stop there. Lovely stuff, guys. That's really good. So we're going to move on now. We're going to take it up a notch. We're going to start to bounce the object. Now this obviously gets harder if you are using toilet roll and a book. Tom's going to carry on doing that. I'm going to do it as much as I can with this because it's still really good practice. I'm just going to have to keep picking it up if I keep dropping it. If anything, it's going to make my hand-eye coordination really, really improve, okay? So, this is what we're looking at doing. Eyes on the ball, wrists nice and strong, and we're looking for the whole arm from the elbow down to move. We don't want to flick the wrist because that's going to make the ball go over our shoulder. So we want to just keep moving the elbow up and down, moving around. So you can see Tom there, look, it's not his wrist that's moving, it's his whole arm, okay? So off you go, guys, get that on there. I'm going to try and do the same with this. So if possible, look, maybe a bit more movement involved. So this one might be for those guys that are slightly older, but it can be done. Getting that moving around. Oh, here we go, I'm keeping up with Tom and I'm using a toilet roll and a book. What does that say about his tennis skills, eh? That's it, guys. Keep it going. Tom's still going. Fantastic stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Absolutely fantastic, guys. That was really, really good. Okay, so let's go back to the start. Hold it now with your weak hand. So the hand that you wasn't just using. Get the object on top. Now let's balance it back on there. Now we're using our weak hand, okay? So let's start moving around again. You'll find this slightly trickier. And this is why it's really important to always practice with our weak hand. Writing, colouring, hand-eye coordination, anything that you'd normally do with your right, always give it a go with your left. It's really important to try and build up the strength and the coordination that you have in your right hand or your left hand compared to your weak arm. Good. 10 more seconds. Just keep that balanced on there. So again, if you're using a toilet roll and a book like I am, tunnel to the side, got my tissue on top, and we're just moving around, guys. I'm looking at the object, so if it rolls forward, I know I've got to try and go with it and keep it on, okay? And stop there. Just like we did with our stronger hand, let's now go on and try and bounce the object on the book, frying pan, tennis racket, whatever it is that you're using. Let's try and get that bouncing. Now, you'll find this really tricky now, because if you're not used to doing it with your weak hand, it can be a lot harder. But this is why we practice these things, guys. Okay, it's really important that we get good on both sides of the body. Ready? And off you go. There you go. So still possible with weak hand, book and toilet roll. You've got to be quick reactions, moving that around there. That's it. Still going. Very lively when you're using a toilet roll and a book, let me tell you that. There's no prisoners taken with this one. Keep it up, guys, keep it up. How many are you doing? 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Well done.